Greetings, Yogi. This is Persephone Steffi Roth with Gratitude RX Yoga. And I am going to teach you today how to modify a Vinyasa flow when you have a hand or a wrist injury. So a little bit of the backstory about this is back in December of last year, I was involved in a biking accident that prevented me from using my hands and messed up my wrists pretty bad. At first I couldn't curl into my left hand, so I had to learn to modify my Vinyasa flows. And so for this practice, you're going to need 2 blocks. Alright, so the way that we start this, the way that I was taught, so if you can't use your hands, you're going into your Vinyasa flow. So you go through your mountain. When you get down the plank, so you're in plank, you can start off on your forearms. Okay, so in essence, you're in a dolphin plank. You're going to get that core workout. Your belly is going to be pulled in towards your spine, right? So in essence, you're going to drop your knees, flatten out your feet, and then you could come forward into sort of like a plank-ish cobra. And then you're going to untuck your toes, press up through your legs, shift your hips back, and then you're in your downward dog. So you're in a dolphin downward dog. Okay, and then you're going to stay here. And this is intense, super intense, but it allows you not to use your hands. Okay? So then you're going to go through the rest of it. You know, you can get up into your standing poses, warrior 1. So there's that. Okay? Shake out your hands a little bit. That always helps. Can do this as much as possible so you are clenching and unclenching your hands. You can do this. So kind of waving into the wrists. Bending into the wrist. If this is possible, pulling the fingers back, giving those wrist muscles a stretch, and also pulling it in towards the body. Then you can do 3 fingers. So this is how I got back to being able to perform my Vinyasa flow, and it took about 2 months. So from this forearm plank, I was eventually able to, and this is hard, so from there, I was able to get up on my fists. So I'd either do it on my fists, or from here, pulling in the blocks, push up, pull the other block in, and then go through your Vinyasa flow with the blocks. I like to put my hands on the ends. You can also do it this way. I think this is actually how I was doing it. So I had the blocks flat as possible. Flat. Untuck your toes. Come down. Press your heart up. Arch into the spine. And then press back into your downward dog. And of course that's a lot. So a lot of times, after I did that Vinyasa, I'd sink back into a child's pose. Deep, deep stretch, allowing myself some breath. And then I come right back into it. And the same goes for if you're going to do, you know, something like even cat-cow. So you're flat into your spine. Flat into your spine. Shoulders are stacked over wrists. Hips are stacked over knees. And then just coming forward, exhaling, rounding the spine, bringing the chin in towards the chest, and stuff like this. Same goes for sunbird. So, or not sunbird, if you're going to do tiger pose. So, all you're doing is here, you're keeping your hands on the mat, but in this case, so you'd be here, then you do the other leg. So it's a half sunbird. So pretty much you're using the blocks to keep you up. Eventually going into fists. And then back into downward facing dog. Eventually I was able to get back to my hands 2 months later. So that is a little tip video on how to modify when you have wrist or hand injuries. Let me know what you think. Let me know how that works out for you. And expect more videos from me. Have a wonderful day. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. This shirt and these pants are available at the Gratitude RX Clothing Etsy shop. We're having a sale right now, just so you can see what they look like. It says Gratitude RX. Super cool logo. And I'm wishing you the best of days. Namaste until next time.